Here's a guy throwing punches. I'd like to punch him in the face.
What is wrong with you?
If you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously. I will pay for the legal fees, I promise. USA, USA. You're going to hear it once. All lives matter.
He grabbed me by the neck and started choking me, then he slammed me to the ground.
Throw them out. Throw them out into the cold. Don't give them their coat. No coats. Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You weren't called. Trump's people are the most incredible. 68% would not leave under any circumstances. I think that means murder. I think it means anything.
Our perfect man. He's my perfect man, absolutely. Everything he said is absolutely right. He's our man sent from heaven.
And this guy started screaming by himself, and they did, I don't know, rough up. Maybe he should have been roughed up.
I would bomb the shit out of him. I'd blow up every single inch. There would be nothing left. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. You can go faster than that. Come on. I mentioned food stamps, and that guy who's seriously overweight went crazy. No, he wasn't wearing one of those hats, was he? Was he wearing one of those hats? Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, yeah, get him the hell out of here, will you, please? Get him out of here. Throw him out.
Hey, work Metro! Work Metro! Why are you grabbing me?
They say, I have the most loyal people. Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? Every once in a while we talk about nonviolence, right? You're surprised to hear that from Trump, aren't you?
Trump's a racist! Trump's a racist!
Isn't a Trump rally much more exciting than these other guys?
From the Trump event that just wrapped up, we've learned that a woman was removed from the rally. You can see she's wearing a hijab and a T-shirt reading Salam, I come in peace. Our Jeff Jeleny is there. She joins us now. So, Jeff, what happened?
Well, Anderson, I can tell you that this is something that follows Donald Trump most everywhere he goes, protesters. But this was an unusual situation here in Rock Hill, South Carolina tonight. A 56-year-old flight attendant who is a Muslim who lives in Charlotte. We spoke to her before the rally. She stood up during the rally when Donald Trump was talking about Syrian refugees. She was not saying anything. It was a moment of relative silence. And then suddenly, some people in the crowd around her sort of turned on her. And some police came forward her, as you can probably see this video here, and escorted her out. And my colleague Jeremy Diamond spoke to her afterward, and she said that she was very surprised by this. She said she came to this rally with the idea of allowing Trump supporters to see what a Muslim looks like. Of course, there's been so much inflammatory rhetoric in the last several weeks since Donald Trump has called for a ban on travel for Muslims coming into the U.S. So she said she came to this rally in not far from Charlotte just to see it, and mainly so Trump supporters could see her. But as you can see there, she made it about halfway through the rally, and she was escorted out. It was just one of several disruptions at this rally tonight.
Shut your mouth. Maybe they'll say, who cares about Social Security? We're going to save Social Security. We're not going to change the deal.
You're at a Trump rally?
We're not going to change the deal. We're going to save it. You know, when you think of it, all of the things that we all want.
Yeah, I said ditch it. That's very simple.
Sometimes I'll be rough. I'll say, get him out of here. And then one time, 2 weeks later, I said, what's going on back there?
didn't ask us to leave. They asked us to leave. If he wants to ask us to leave, he can. If he wants to ask us to leave, he can. You want us to leave? You want us to leave? You want to throw us out? He can throw us out. They can. He can throw us out. They can. Let's go. God bless USA!
You have Kate in San Francisco, who was killed. Kate. You see, in the good old days, law enforcement acted a lot quicker than this. A lot quicker. In the good old days, they'd rip him out of that seat so fast. But today, everybody's politically correct. Our country's going to hell with being politically correct.
Rally today with several interruptions by anti-Trump protesters. It was Governor Chris Christie who came out first and introduced Trump. Trump spoke for about 30 or so minutes, and when a protester did interrupt him, Trump would yell, "Get them out of here," and many were escorted out by police. Some protesters had signs that read, "Love Trump's hate." Some wore shirts that read Muslim American or Mexican American. Another thing that Trump mentioned several times was the Saturday Republican caucus. He asked many people, many supporters to